Yeah. That was I don't usually, like, I'm very particular about who does my hair. Yeah, it was crazy. I reported her too to the, Sacramento, to the beauty, because she shouldn't be doing it. She shouldn't be touching anybody's scalp if she don't know how to take product out. Turns out she was brand new. She told me she'd been doing it for 14 years. I'm like, without a license, apparently. Yeah, yeah. She got in trouble. The salon got fined. Yeah, and I see the lady around town, and she can't look at me. And I'm again, I'm not like a complainer. Like I was happy to pay her. I wasn't happy about the amount. That was a ton of money. But she was like, "Oh, come in and I'll do your hair." I go, "Nobody in the salon is touching my hair because if you're supposed to be the best salon in town and you're hiring people that can't even do color properly, man, I'm trying to keep people safe, yeah." Oh, what's up? I love discounts. How are you? I know it sucks. I just felt something was off because I was watching her mix it, and I worked in the beauty industry. I watch people create products, and I was just like, that doesn't seem right. I think she used like a heavier volume. I don't know. All I know is I had probably like just like the middle, like a little bit over burn mark. Like, I don't know. It's like a scab, kind of like a scab, I guess. Maybe like 6 inches the top of my head. Yeah, I took pictures of it and everything. I sent it to the beauty. It hurt. It hurt so much. Because it's not just surface hurt. It hurts like when you touch it. I had a headache and everything. I'm just like, come on, like, don't lie. Yeah, it was crazy. But you learn, I mean, it's at the time, she's doing like a great job. She's such a nice lady. I mean, all of that was like too good to be true. But then after I noticed after she shampooed my hair, I'm just like, it was kind of starting to hurt. But I think what happened is she shampooed that out and then she put more like highlights, low lights. And then I noticed like it was kind of starting to hurt a little bit more. And I told her, I think you left product. But you had that kind of from a perm. It hurts. Yeah, I think it took about a couple weeks to heal. Hmm. I didn't get a refund. I wasn't really seeking that. I just wanted them to learn a lesson, you know? Like you can't touch anybody's head. I don't think the girl is doing hair at all anymore. I don't know where she found her. Yeah, but the lady like who was doing the hair, she was super sweet, super nice. Um, we talked about dead people actually and medium. Hey Allison, how you doing? What's up, friend? She needs to go back to school for sure. Yeah, absolutely. That would benefit her and the safety of others. But you know what? It's like you learn lessons. Yeah. And when you're getting your hair done, you're like, it was such a good experience up until like that started hurting. Yeah. Another one of my friends, like, I don't know, it was maybe like a year after I went there. One of my friends that I know, like one of the other moms at the kids' school, she was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about getting my hair done. I've been checking out the salon," and then she named the town. I was like, "Oh, what's it called?" And then she tells me, and I'm like, "Don't go there." She's like, "I saw some reviews, and I saw a review, and I was like wondering if you knew anything about it." I'm like, "Yeah, it was me. I did leave a bad review." Yeah, with pictures of my hair, my ferns. I mean, might as well, right? Yeah, I don't that like I said, I don't think that girl's there anymore. But what's up, Moon Feather? How are you? Welcome in. Hey, Junkie Bunny. I mean, it's just you never know until you. Well, I'm usually doing my chat shows in the morning, but sure, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. We're doing like I'm just doing flash sales. I did a bunch in the bin right now, and then we're probably gonna raid my friend who's on for like 50 hours. Monkey Kiss, what's up? Alexis, what's going on? How are you guys on YouTube doing? So, whatnot, I will be chatting with YouTube as well as you guys tonight. Sometimes on YouTube I get some crazy comments, but they're like always in fun. Okay, so you know what you should do, Juliet? You should go in the app and you should go check out rehearsal mode. Yeah, you should go into Seller Hub, and up at the top, there's like a hamburger. And if you scroll down to settings, so when you're in Seller Hub, at the very top, there's like 3 lines. It looks like a little hamburger in the top right corner. Click on this. What's up, Caesar? Like that. That's right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the tip on YouTube. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Um, there's a thing called rehearsal mode. It will teach you how to do the pinning of the items. Well, we ain't talking about what she eats. We ain't talking about what she eats. She's surviving, but maybe. Chin hair named Fred. Thank you. Hey, have a good day yourself. I appreciate you. Cesar. Wait, I'm trying to figure out the Y6. I don't think so. Yeah, I can't do that on here. I kind of have some morals, what's and why. Yeah, that's just not, you're on the wrong platform. Yeah. But yes. Chin hair named Fred. I wish that YouTube could see these comments. How are you? Chin hair, I love you. We're not telling who it is. Oh, you want me to send you a picture of what on Snapchat? Are you kidding? Yes, it is her. Oh, I'm just teasing. It's okay. She will answer. I mean, Fred will answer. Tonight we're Fred. You are mine, the Nabco puppy dogs in your shop. Those are cute. I can picture them in a Christmas. Yes, Skywind. I think one of the puppies, though, on the hat, one of the flowered, little teeny flower thing is broke off. But there, it is noted in there. I'm open to an offer if it's in there. Actually, do I have rewards? Yeah, sorry, what and why. Wrong stream. Yeah. Nice try, though. I appreciate it, though. You just put olive oil on your face? Yes. Actually, that's really good. I used to put it on my I always put it like on my elbows and my legs. I need to get some more of the good stuff and put it on. Yeah. I could put it on like once a week and then I'm really moisturized. If you must know. Okay, I'll take the 50 for the hidden. Sure, no problem. Yeah, not offended. I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you doing, Fred? Yeah, just send it. You guys are all talk, no action. This is not that kind of channel. Sorry to disappoint on YouTube, but hey, thanks for the laughs, the shits and the giggles. How are you guys doing? You need a listing with stickers? What kind of stickers? What's up, Corporate Goth? How are you? How are you, Sky? Whoa, the chat just disappeared. Hold on, I scrolled back up. Dream big. Hello. Welcome in, friends. Mr. Asparagus. That's a cool name, actually. Making silly AI videos of hubby doing stupid things. Is that what you're doing? For what? What are you doing? Oh, you're taking and putting his face on that. I know. Dream big. Isn't that a great name? For fun. Oh, I should be selling those. Okay, so my daughter is designing me a new logo sticker. I paid her to do that. I'm still waiting. Yeah, she's an artist. She's really good. I seen a preview. Yeah. But I will be selling a bigger sticker, like a water bottle one. I'm glad you got it. Everything was good with the cards. Oh, getting over a head cold. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Awesome. I'm so glad. The cards are cool, huh? I appreciate your business. Yeah, I bought more today. Not me. I bought I was in Hodge's show and I bought 2 of hers that I didn't have. And Gamer Toad, what's up? You just opened the box. I got a card. Who did I get a card from today? I got a card from a new seller that I don't know. They didn't have their name on the package on the envelope until I opened it. And I don't know where I put it, but it's so cute. It's somewhere. Let's see. I don't know. I have a lot of them. I haven't put it in a sleeve, I think is why. Oh, it's Jack's Junkyard Dogs. You got a new one, Miss V? I got this one today, but they packaged it pretty good, actually. It's really cute, and her card was pretty inexpensive because I'm collecting them all. So I got that one. I got Upcycled by Bree. I'm trying to figure out what's in her hand. It's like oh, it's paintbrushes. You got a super rare with your two puppies? Oh, I have to get it. Yeah, I'm buying them all. I'm buying them all. Oh, yeah, I kind of made it a little tricky, didn't I? Because I put it on the penny sleeve and then on the outside. I should have wrote a little thing on there. My bad. Yeah. You just crapped your pants? Well, I'm sure it won't be the first time. Sorry. Sorry, Julian. It happens. Happens to the best of us, right? Yeah. These are from YouTube, whatnot, friends. Yeah, we gotta have fun over here. Okay, if Doug's dad has 4 kids, Jake, you know what, Gamer Toad? Who cares what the kids' names are? He's got too many kids. He's got too many kids, man. Uh, I know. I don't know what I did, but I have lost like 10 cards I bought. I have to buy more. So I bought. I don't know. I bought. You know, I need a track. I have bought a lot of cards. Let me see. Oh, I bought Hodge has a special edition. I bought a gold card. Hodge juggling. Oh, I can't wait to get this card. Kumiho, I got her card and I got her to sign it. Her card's really cute. And then I got Lisa List March Monsters card. Yeah, Marsha Reedaville, I got her card. I've got a lot coming. Oh, I got that card today, huh? And I got like 4 of the cards from Thriftworks coming. Waddy. Somehow I bought 2 Waddies on purpose. I got Thriftworks #1, the common, and then I got 01A for version 2. And then I got some Labubu cards coming now. Okay, I think that's it on I think there's 4 other cards that I'm still waiting on. No, I think I got them. Yeah, I got them all. How's everybody? So, Miss V, do you have your card in your buy now? How about you, Corbett Goth? You just started buying, collecting them all, right? Or just certain people? Got to catch them all. That's right. Like the Pokemon. Yep. I have 80 something. Yeah, got to catch them all. I think I have about 83 cards. Yeah. So there's a couple of them I don't have from the first, but I started collecting the second. Yeah. So basically, I sell my cards to pay for like your cards because it pretty much pays for it. Yeah, it's been definitely. Hello, Molly Cat. Welcome in, friends. Yeah, you just started. You probably won't get them all. You know what? I think some of those sellers who, you know, tend to have a lot of people in their streams probably will sell up pretty quick. But not everybody's a card collector, you know. But some people are only collecting like who their favorites are, I suppose. Trading, yeah, trading card meetup. That'd be cool. You got a card, right? I feel like you said you ordered one, but I couldn't remember. Oh, I forgot I made some tea. It takes like 3 weeks. It's pretty quick. Um, I just bought some single. I just bought some single cards, and I think. Oh, the game is over. Let's see what happened. I think the Dodgers won. Yeah, because my neighbors are screaming. Nope, nothing yet. Yours is the first of a kind. Oh, I love it. Oh, they're little, yeah, they're cut wrong, right? Yeah, that's cool. You know what? He's so good. Yeah. I will say, like, my first round of cards, they were the UV varnish, they'd be stuck together. I told Darren all this. So I had to like separate each one, right? And on the second ones I got, which are like a super rare, right? A couple of the edges were like, I'm a card collector, mind you, so I'm looking at mint condition. A couple of them are like were messed up, but I was able to fix them. My thrift shop cards, which are trading cards that I had designed by Thriftworks, thrift cards. Yeah, they're just fun cards, and they're like a community, a whole project. But my first card was this one. Hold on, let me get my camera back in here. It's hard to see because it's kind of dark. It's just like a little character card, so it's like a sports card, a non-sports card of D Archivist. So it's a whole collection called, yeah, it has like a rainbow kind of like hollow varnish on it, like a finish, UV coating, glossy. And so I had 100 of these limited edition ones. And I think I have like 35 left, 35 or 40 left. And I've been telling him too. He said he has a trading card and it's a real one. Oh, from like playing baseball. Joey. Joey, I know you're lurking. Yeah, because I know he has a Funko Pop that's like somebody made for him. Anyway, there's that card. And then I got a second one. Oh yeah. Yeah, what does it say? I scanned it in that one, but the AI did. And then this one's like a little girl that's like an insomniac. I mean, I'll run my cards. I usually run them 10. And then there's that one, and they're all numbered and signed. And then the new one that I have is actually, I might be my favorite. I love them all, but it's basically, hold on, sorry. It's that damn glare. It is like baby doll body parts, like, because I love bisque dolls and heads and stuff. So it's in like a jar, and that was my idea. And then I told Thriftworks what I wanted each time I knew what I wanted. So this one just says D Archivist. The other one says After Dark D, and then the first one's a D Archivist card number 55, first edition. And then the second one is in the new, both of them are in the new. Oh, wait, no, my second one was in the first series, 55 and 5. Yeah, and knees, feet. Oh, you have it all over you. Are you touching your phone? Better watch out. You might cook something on your phone because it gets kind of hot. And don't take a bath in it. Yeah, you might slip out of bed. Absolutely. No satin sheets. Yeah, so those are the cards. A ton of sellers have them. I think we might be close to 200. I don't know. Does anybody know how many cards Thriftworks has done? Oh, Dodgers won. Dodgers won the game. I wonder why I heard all the fireworks. Damn it. That was a close game. 17. 17. I was thinking 176, 177, yeah. Damn. Dodgers have 2 wins. Well, good for them. They're 2 by 3 inches. Yeah, I think they're about the same. Yeah, aren't those 2 by 3 inches? Sarah Flo 12, thank you for the raid. How was your show? And I think it's probably first time meeting you. Thank you, thank you. What were you selling tonight? Yeah, what do you sell? Let me click on your profile. Thank you so much for rating. I really appreciate it. You sell doorables. I love it. Doorables are so much fun. I actually do as well. I love them. I just like Ripper Ship. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I know I'm already following you. Nice. I'll definitely have to bookmark. You're doing a big downsizing. Nice. Have you been on? Oh, you've been on here for a little while. Wonderful. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome in if you just came in with Sarah. Thank you so much. We're having kind of late night chat right now. You're ready to be covered in pasta. You should meet the guys on YouTube. Hi, Iron. Hi, Iron. Hi, Mom. You were, yeah, that sounds good. Oh no. Come on, Peacock. Come on. Come on. I got one over here that just is asking, it just paid me some money. One tried to pay me to show something. I'm like, no. I don't like scary. Once upon a time on Whatnot. One. No. No one wants to hear that. Yeah, why does it matter? That doesn't hurt my feelings. That says more about you, sweetheart, than me. It does. Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah. No one likes scary, actually, when I'm in here. You guys like scary? Someone tell a story. Someone tell. You like scary? Yeah, you do like scary, huh? Do you I don't know if I really am into scary. I get too scared. I like happy too. Yeah, I do too. I like happy, feeling good, kind of. Yeah, I don't want to hide the pillow. You fought zombies in the dark last night. Where were you? Were you dreaming? Oh, you dropped your coffee and it's still behind your couch? What a pain in the butt. Oh, where were you at? The bins? Damn. I am a scaredy cat. I don't care. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm not into it. When I was young, I was afraid of everything, but not anymore as I've gotten older. I'll probably beat the shit out of someone if they try to scare me. Clean it up next year. Unless it's got dairy in it. Oof. Yeah. Just throw some water. Spill some water on top of it. It'll rinse out fine. You can shampoo it. Yeah. When I was younger, I would be afraid of the dark. And now it's like, I'm not really, yeah. Yeah, just pour water on it. Maybe, I don't know, baking soda or 7-Up and baking soda. What is that one? Yeah, I like happy. I don't like scary movies anymore. My daughter wanted me to take her to see this movie, and I'm like, hell to the no. You can have your dad take you. And she's going to go with her friend. Yeah. Oh, you went to a Halloween event, like a haunted house? Is there like a big one out there? Hey, free advice. So I'm glad it helped. Yeah, I don't know why. I really never have been like a super fan of that. I have a sister. She sells on here. She, on the other hand, loves the scary or the bloody, gory movies. Paintball place? Oh, wow. That's cool. When I was a teenager, I went to Knott's Scary Farm. Wait, was it at Knott's? Anyway, back then they would grab you. I'm sure some places they grab you. And it was like the day before Halloween, and we went to it. This guy grabbed us. I'd turn around and punched him. I didn't like the way he grabbed us. Yep. Yeah. And then he wouldn't leave us alone the whole night. It was terrible. Yeah. My friend and I, we still talk about that. He was basically worked there as an employee, and it was some guy, and he was dressed up like kind of like Leatherface. Yeah. Scared. He would scare you. So all night he was like hiding and following us the whole night. I don't like it. There were no rules back then, really. Some of the ones I've done, yeah, I don't like. Oh, were you working at it? Oh, this, yeah, I'm just not into that. I don't like anybody, especially if they come from, yeah, no, yeah, Maltese viewpoint. Yeah. I do like to scare people though. I would have been great at one of those zombie things, but yeah, no. Last year, was it last year? Oh, here come the fireworks now. Yeah, people are gonna be lighting off some crazy fireworks around here. Because the Dodgers won. Um, Last year, was it last year? I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, it was last Halloween. Not Stifler's mom and Mojo's wife Joni went live, and they went to this haunted house that I think Joni's son was like. It's a big deal where she lives, and I think he's like involved in it. And oh my gosh, it was so funny to watch them because they went through this haunted house and there were so many jump scares and they were both like I think Joni was the funniest. What's up, Andy? How you doing? It was hilarious. Yeah. And they had a bad phone connection, but I have some clips of it. It's funny shit, you guys. Like you just felt like you were there with them. So y'all wouldn't like the 17th door. They put a tarantula on you. Oh God, I just felt one on me. Yeah. Yeah, no spiders. Pizza sauce. What's up? I don't know. So do should I Google 17th door or no? Will I unsee? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh, it's called a 17th door. It's like the horror event. Do you like Scary Andy? You laugh the whole time. Yeah. I don't know. I probably would laugh because it'd be so insanely funny after a while watching people get scared. My best friend loves, actually my oldest friend, my best friend, she freaking loves scary. Like she used to drag me to all the scary movies, which were pretty cheesy if you look back, and I hated it. Yeah. I mean, I didn't hate it. I just wasn't like watching the movie. I'd be like looking at the floor. Yeah. When I was young, I just didn't care for it. Yeah. Yeah, like when you're at one of those events and you're like watching and then someone goes behind you and goes, "Blah." I do like to scare people like that. Yeah. For fun. When they least expect it. Hey, Edward, how you doing? You literally go through 17 doors to get to the end. That's kind of like the thing Not Stifler's mom and Joni went in. There was a room and then there's all this stuff hanging in there, real narrow hallways. What's up, sis? How you doing? Yeah, so I'm on a platform called Whatnot, and it's whatnot.com, and there's a QR code. So this is for YouTube. There's a QR code up on top of the screen, and you can take a screen, you can take a photo of it, and it'll bring you a link. It's secure. You could sign up for an account as a buyer. They give you 15 bucks off your very first purchase, and you can buy all kinds of things here. And it's pretty amazing. Tonight I'm running flash sales so you guys don't see those on YouTube. But in the morning I'll be having like another chat show. You just finished watching the game? I didn't watch it. We don't do politics here, dude. So you'll probably be. Yes, I am. I'm multicasting to YouTube. Yeah, I know. I heard it was a really good game. I could hear. I knew that I didn't have to look it up online. I heard the fireworks. Yeah, I know it was like 17 innings. Yeah, they're 2-1. Oh, was it? No, he just comes in. He's a nice person. It was good. Thank you so much. How was yours? In Buena Park? Yeah, Juliet, when you sell, you can multicast to YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, and you have to have some requirements met to do that. But it's right through the Whatnot app. Even though I'm using OBS for this particular setup, usually like because I have the circle, it's just a mask, so I make it round instead of like just a full. And then below would usually be like a camera, but I didn't connect the camera tonight at all. I was going to. Yeah, oh, you use OBS? Oh, okay. What do you sell? Were you rooting for the Dodgers, Linda, now that you live out here? Similar to game rooms? Is that what you guys call it in Texas? Are you a Dodger fan now? Yeah, but I don't need to be called that. All that is Sunseen. Thank you. Oh, Avon stock. Okay. And a crocheted purses. Nice. I know. Oh, I wasn't sure about the Dodgers. Yeah. I'm, you know me, because my boy's the manager of Blue Jays, Don Mattingly, so I'm hoping they win. They haven't won since 1993. Yeah, the Blue Jays haven't won since 1993. They won back-to-back 1992-93. Your brother-in-law loves the Padres. I remember going, you got your rewards? GR, what's up, friend? How you doing? Yay! You get $1 off. You're too kind. Thanks, you guys on YouTube. How are you? Miss V, that's my sister, Linda. My stuff for sale, 63. Did you schedule a show yet, Linda? Yeah, my real life sister. Yeah, Edward, are you on Whatnot too? Yeah, she was selling on here since 2022. I think November, right? November, Linda? And she took a break. But she got her Whatnot room all back together. It looks so cute. Oh, sometime this week? Good. Oh, Red Rock Recycle. Oh, that's cool. You hit your 1K? Oh, yay. Congratulations. What is Whatnot? It is a live selling platform. Basically, it's kind of like these two guys got together with a few other people and they decided to make their own like app where you could sell like Funko Pop and sports cards to your friends. And so it grew and grew, and now it's got to be at least a $10 billion business. Yeah, it's growing so much. But you live stream and sell where you're live. So there's people on here that sell sports cards, you know, baseball, basketball, football, hockey, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. And then there's people like myself, I sell a little bit of everything, but I sell a lot of vintage glass, like home decor kind of items. And then what happens is somebody bids on it in an auction or a buy it now format, and then they pay for shipping, they pay for their item and taxes, and then I pack it up and I ship it to them. And I do this over and over. Yeah, so that's pretty much Whatnot. And you can buy sneakers. There's tons of stuff here. Yeah, you can also buy like some handmade items. Some people sell like soap that's beautifully, beautifully crafted and curated. Yeah. What's up, Code Red? How are you? If eBay and QVC had a baby, but it's Whatnot. And you could sell your Whatnots. Actually, I think some of the early like little like mottos were come sell your Whatnots. Yeah. Yeah, everybody could say it's like eBay, but it's not like any other. Because Facebook Marketplace, you can't sell this many products. eBay, you can't even sell this many products unless you go eBay Live. But with eBay Live, to be honest, I mean, I only talk about Whatnot, but you've gotta be pre-approved on that. Not everybody can get on there. And Whatnot originally was selecting people based on what they sold online, and people that were new that never sold couldn't really get approved. Um, it absolutely is all that. Yep. People still sell there and do pretty well. So I mean, there's plenty of platforms. There's plenty of room for everybody. For me, I really love Whatnot. Yeah, because it has the social aspect and then it has the selling. Yep, and you could go on 24 hours a day. You're a Yankee fan? What's up? I am too. Yeah, I'm a big Yankee fan since like the 80s. Oh, how did you find out about Whatnot? Hey, Whatnot peeps, how did you guys find out about Whatnot? I don't know why you call me that. That's really weird. You can just call me D. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with that other title. Oh, your mom told you? Right on. You learned about it from TikTok, Doll's Kill. You think YouTube? I found out on YouTube. I think I was listening to a video. It was like a toss up between, oh, no, you don't have to call me that. Trying to think who like was the first. It was either like NC Picker, but his name is now like ADH Dave. I think him and his wife were like streaming one day because they were having a conversation and then he started talking about it. And then Harry Tornado, and then there was another person that was talking about it. And then my sister was talking about it. But when I heard them talk about it, that was in 2021. Yeah. And then some of the YouTubers were not like going and doing Whatnot just yet. Because they weren't, a lot of people weren't sure because it's like Funko Pops. Yeah, Nurse Flipper. I also saw her cat. Yeah. Yeah, always love yourself first. I love that advice. That's definitely true. Fill your cup first. Veebs, hi. How are you? I don't think I said hi to you. A seller in your town mentioned or whatnot, $15 coupon on Facebook Town Group. Oh, that's smart. I support the home team, but I don't like watching baseball on TV, so tonight is the last time. I'm not doing that for a while. Yeah. What's up, Ripper? Good night, Edward. Have a good night. Thank you for always coming and being so positive. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the three sellers. There was another person. I think even Crazy Lamp Lady was like talking about it too, actually. I think she was one of the first ones I heard talk about it. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, because she came here and then she left to do her own thing. Um, but I don't know. It's been 3 years now already. Was it 18? I thought it was like 17, but I guess it was 18. Yeah, they played for like, I don't know. I wonder if it wasn't the longest game in history, but it felt like it, I'm sure, huh? 6-5. Okay. So game three, I wonder where that's gonna be. Tomorrow at 5 in LA. No, today at 5. Oh, oh, maybe it was the longest game. You didn't use enough olive oil to make the Parmesan stick. You're gonna get me in a lot of trouble on YouTube. You know that, Peacock? I don't care. I'm just kidding. Oh man. Oh, you know what? It might be one of the. I don't care. It's okay. Most people on YouTube are really cool. They're really funny. I don't know why I closed YouTube. Sorry, guys. It's past my bedtime. What do you think? You're my dad? Nick, why are you so bossy? Why don't you go to bed? You don't have to stay here. You don't just stay where you're welcome. You can stay if you want, but if you're gonna be rude, you could go to bed yourself. What do you like? 12? See Peacock? What happens? You don't see Peacock because there's two chats. So over here, like on my computer on this one, I have like a window open with Whatnot. And then on the other one is YouTube chat. So Whatnot can't see YouTube and YouTube can't see Whatnot. Unfortunately, you know. And if I put the chat in there, then it makes too many chats for Whatnot. I would have to, maybe one of these nights I'll put the chat at the top for YouTube so you guys can both see, but it's kind of confusing. Yeah, it makes the screen really busy. You hungry? What are you gonna eat? Yeah, if people are at home on the computer, they could split screen. Yeah, I'm streaming from Whatnot to YouTube. You're asking me if I'm a witch. Thank you. That's a great compliment. I love that. Yes, I am a witch. I can't tell you what kind though. Yeah. Thanks for the roses. It always cracks me up. Yeah. I usually multicast every day. Sometimes it just doesn't work. You're watching both? Oh yeah, Juliet's over on YouTube too. Yeah. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes I'll get a bunch of people in and they ask the funniest questions. Yeah. And sometimes it just gets totally, I can't do that. I'm not that kind of witch. Your keyboard keeps sticking. Uh-oh. So what are you going to make to eat? And what did you say you sold? I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys, in the morning, I'm going to be doing a coffee talk. Andy, I went to the new Pop Mart tonight. I went to the Pop Mart in that mall. I hadn't been there yet. And there was a game by the food court there. And they were it was like this thing you throw these rings on, and every single one of the Pop Mart products were fake. Is Edward Andy? No, I don't think so. It's definitely not Andy. Andy wouldn't do that. Yeah. I don't know if Andy's even here. Anyway, I played it. My husband played it actually because we all went as a family. And hello, Colette. Welcome in. Hey, Jack. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Patrick. Anyway, so I got the item. It was basically if you threw a ring, which was like about 6 inches in diameter, kind of like those games, and I threw it and it landed on this dog, and it was like this cheap stuffed animal. The girl goes, "You know what? If you don't make it on any, I'm still going to give you one of these blind boxes." I knew they were fake already. And blah 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 blah. What's up? How you doing? Yes, I remember you. You think I'm that age where I forgot already? Gosh. Anyway, I got a Stitch. It's so fake. I just put it on my shelf. It's cute though. It's cute. It's actually for a fake. Like I don't sell these kind of blind bags, but it was like the prize. But for a fake, actually, it's not bad looking. Look, it's cute. Yeah, how are you doing, blah blah? Isn't that cute? No, I'm talking to somebody on YouTube. Yeah, it's Little Stitch from Disney, but it's not. I mean, the tags all say Disney, but it's definitely not a actual mini sew product. Even though it looks good, what gives it away is the little hands. They turn, they don't stop. Yeah, they don't stop. Andy is a trickster. I'm very curious. Andy, that is Andy. Is that Andy? Or is this Andy? I wonder if I pull the hand out, it's going to come out. Yeah, it's not. It's like a plushie with a plastic face. Well, thanks. Yeah. I don't know. It's cute, but the eyes are like probably fall out. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What are you doing up so late? Happy birthday. You just turned 8 years old. Well, hi. You don't have any boo-boo? I have, oh, and then the girl gave me a free Labubu case. So I put in she gave me like one of those plastic hard cases. So I put in my have a seat. I have two. I have three. I have four. I have three Labubus. I have this have a seat, and then I have little Cindy that everybody copied their thing called Cindy. Yeah, Cindy's real cute. Like the real Cindy. Oh, Linda, I want to show you something. And then I got little Cindy with a pearl necklace. Although last week, her pearl necklace busted off her face because I broke it. Andy, I need to buy another one from him. Yeah. I know. I love birthday and birthday cake. Linda, do you know what this is? You don't know what that is? I mean, it's a little dark. It's a Kittle. It's a little Kittle. It's a Kittle. No? Yeah, it's a Kittle. It's a vintage little Kittle, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, this one's from 1966. It's just missing like the duck and the does it say on it? Yeah, it's a Kittle. The cradle and everything says it. It's made in Japan. I think it has the mark on the back. I can't see it right now. Yeah, she got one of those little Kittle haircuts too. Yeah, I think it's from the 60s, late 60s, early 70s. I bought it from Michelle's Deals. And it has the crib. Yeah, it's the same one. 1960s. Cute, huh? You have one? Yeah, she has I bought a couple of Hey Molly, what's up? Oh, you still have it for 75 cents? Yeah, that's the old school thrift prices. Let's put her over here. And let's put all these Labubus back. They don't need to play tonight. They can go back. Look, they all have a place now. I cleaned the shelf. You know, they all have a spot. Some of them are crazy. I've seen some like new in the package. They go for insane amounts of money. Little Kittle, Diddle Doll. That's what it is. Little Kittle Diddle Doll. Let's see. There's one that if you can find her, she's worth a little bit. I bet you do. There's one that she's like got a guitar and she's a blonde. She sells for a lot. She's super vintage. If you can find her, I think she's kind of hard to find. Yours is cute. They were your Barbie's babies. Did I ruin those too? Welcome in, friends. Probably. Probably, yeah. I gave one of them a haircut. Yeah, I did some messed up stuff to my Barbies. Yeah. They're really, really cute. Yeah, some of them, like I said, go for people list them for pretty good money, but they don't typically, I don't think they sell for like, unless they're in pristine condition. I guess it depends on the buyer, you know? Yeah. But I've seen some of them in like with the packaging, like the blister card. for about $350 and up. The one I have like is like about at $90. It depends though. It's kind of beat up, so a lot less. Yeah, my sister, she had like all the cute little things, and younger sister got to play with them. It was really mom's fault. She shouldn't have let me play. Yep, she shouldn't let me play. Well, she was on the phone with Birdie, probably. Right? Yeah, shouldn't have. Um, I had a couple of my Barbies that were from like early 80s, and then I gave them to my kid who still has them. Oh, my sister sent me a picture. Oh, that's your original one that you bought 20 years ago? The lollipop one, that's right. What's up, Sugar Nuts? Wait, I gotta look at your profile. That might be the best whatnot name ever. Sugar Nuts. I love it. Cute, cute little logo. You still have your Barbies from your childhood? River Phoenix. Hello. Oh, I'm a little shy. Thanks. Yeah. Hello, Noreen. Hey, Susan. Hey, Mama. Mama Yaya. Hello. How many people in my room? I don't know. I don't usually look at how many people are here. Um, Probably just a few. Yeah, like 19, 20. But I don't usually look because I zoom in on the chat so I can actually see it on my screen. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly don't. I mean, you should always just treat it like you have, whether you have one person or three people or 50 people or 100 or more, you just treat it the same. You don't have your Barbies because some little girl ruined them. It's probably mom. She probably ruined them. When you were at school, her and I played with them. Keith, too, we probably did ruin him. Me, I'm the girl. Yeah, I'm the girl who ruined him. That's okay. I mean, you can't change the past. But they should have been put away. Yeah, in your closet. So I couldn't get them. I did all kinds of things with those dolls. Little shit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then people, I still got them. I don't have them anymore. My sister, you always cut my bar. I used to cut my doll's hair, Miss V, and like, put the hair in other places. Yeah. Oh, that I got into them. Yeah. Yeah, Barbie needed a haircut. My Barbie also had the period. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, a lot of the toys get damaged, or you go through these phases where you're like, I don't really need this item. So you throw it away or donate it. And then you later have the regret of, oh, I wish I would have done it. My friend, she had Barbies. Her mom would get them at the thrift shop. Like, she had a lot. And she used to cut their hair. All of them had a bob haircut. Every single one of them. They were all like butch. It was great. Dorothy Hamill haircuts. Yes. What's up, Molly? Yeah. The Dorothy Hamill haircut was very popular. Yeah, only cute ones. They have like 4 or 5 other lollipop ones, right? Isn't there a pink one? I met this lady at the one of the flea markets, like pretty big one, when I met Hodgepodge and everybody like 2 years ago when they came out to California. And I met this other seller. I think she sells on Whatnot now, and she had tons of them. Yeah, she had tons of them. You never heard either? Yeah, they're kind of hard to find, but sometimes you can. Different colored hair and are scented. That's right. Does yours Does yours still smell like lemon? You held on to the Legos from your boys in the 90s? You know, Molly, some of those Lego pieces, like a single Lego pieces, go for pretty big money. Yeah, people buy that. They're like hardcore about certain corners or connection, but it's tedious work to go through them and list them individually. Yeah. I have a ton of Legos. I had some from the 80s. I gave my kids those really. Well, my son, because he has a ton, like the original Spaceman, and I was really into Legos when I was younger. I was into a lot of like stuff. But like just some Lego parts um they go for crazy. You did give it to him? That's awesome. Was there a lot? It's insane. Like even some of the minifigures like can be worth quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen Kimmy. She sells Legos. Lego and Life Advice. She's a real nice lady. She has a YouTube and she sells Lego on here. And she pops in my streams every now and then. But some of the minifigures go for a crazy amount. Ninja Turtles. Oh, he had a lot of Ninja Turtles. I remember playing Ninja Turtles with him. Yeah, I remember. And he has the OG ones. Some of those are worth a lot of money. Yeah, some of them are worth a lot, especially if you have all the accessories. If they're in the pack, they're really a lot. Yeah. They have a new Lego out. We went to the Lego store today. I almost bought it. It was Willy Wonka. It was so good. Hey, you too. Thank you. Sweet dreams. Um, oh. What's up, Gypsy Soul? Hey, flippin' vintage. Slow Joe. We're just chilling. Kind of having a chat tonight. Excuse me. You still have some of her Barbies? Oh, nice. Your brother had all the action figures from He-Man and both castles. He sold them in a yard sale way back when. Yeah, because some of them are worth a lot. She doesn't, she's not into that, yeah. I don't know how the Barbies, like how they value, unless they're in the box. I feel like they produce so many. I remember going to Thrifty Drug when Uncle Carly would give us money and go buy him cigarettes and his peanuts, and then he'd give us the change, and Keith and I would get GI Joes. Yeah, and we'd race to get the GI Joe aisle because those action figures, like it was Thrifty Drug, so they only had so many, and they were like $3.29 for a GI Joe, and some of those GI Joes go for a crazy amount, like crazy. A lot of that stuff, from back then to today, if you have the right buyer and it's in the right condition, it can fetch a nice price. And you can almost, with some of those older things, you can almost like choose the price, like especially with the buy it now or starting price. Because if the collector wants it so bad, they're gonna pay. Yeah. You donated $1 million. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. I don't think so, Idea Center. But sure, I could do a lot of great things with it for others. If I, yeah, they had a lot, huh? For sure, I know. I know I get a lot of people that ask, so I was at a yard sale one time, probably like gosh, Idea Center. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. But she no longer lives, so I cannot. And she already had her home. What's good? Miss Salty Baller. Everything. Everything. I'm hanging out with all of you. Triple C, hello. Yeah, so I went to this yard sale and this guy had this like box and it said G.I. Joe on it, but I couldn't open it because it was like corroded in the hinges. And it wasn't metal, it was plastic, but the hinges were metal on plastic. And so I'm like, how much you want for it? And thank you. He's like, I don't know, $10. I was like, okay. I buy it and it has one G.I. Joe guy in it, like original from way back when, and every accessory for this guy. And then he goes, oh, here's another box, just take it. And it was filled with all the little guns and all the little doodads with it. Idea House, he's ripped too. Yeah. I ended up selling all that individually for about $450 for a $10 investment. So, I mean, it was just luck, you know? It was just luck. Thank you, Mrs. Salty Baller. Yeah. Love you. Have a good show. I'll call you tomorrow. You're going to be around, I'm sure. You're doing your room. I want to come and sleep over at your Hello Kitty room. It looks very cozy. Got any siblings? Maybe. You're just going to go down the family line to see who I could buy a house for, right? Yeah. I don't talk about that stuff over here. But maybe. Yeah. Mrs. Salty Baller's down for a house. I'm still waiting for the $1 million to come through. What's up, Black Knight? How are you? Buy them a house. They all have their own houses. Yeah. How are you? I got your box today. I haven't opened it yet. Amy Beth, what's up? Hello, Firefly. Hey, Kappa Window. It'll be a sec? Okay. No rubber checks. Hey, thank you. How are you? Online about oh, it's in the garage. Yeah, I got it. I have like 4 or 5. I would totally do that. If you want, I'll open it Wednesday night. I can wait till Wednesday night. I'll open it up. No, you're just, you didn't send it. Why you say that? There's no delay. The delay, lack of funds, but it's okay. I appreciate the intent. Hey, Jello, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a long while. Nah, you did. 1 million what? Pennies. Could you imagine if someone did that on a YouTube? It's really good. Thank you, Amy Beth. How are you doing? Yeah, just chilling. We were talking about toys, nostalgic toys that we all didn't want anymore. United States dollar. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm waiting for 1 million USD. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. Traveling sounds great. How have you been, Amy Beth? Good, good. Just doing life. I'm about to get it. Is Jelly on Twitch? I don't see him. I don't know. You cleared a shelf in your sale today? Yay! It took forever to pack. Yeah, sometimes it can. Hey, Coyote Moon, how you doing? Yeah, so you guys came in just now. So I always multicast to YouTube, and sometimes I talk to the chat over there if I'm just having a chat show. And I do, but I don't do too much on Twitch. Like I multicast over there, but I didn't even turn it on. I have like 2 followers, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so when I multicast from Whatnot, it pushes my feed, just the video feed, and if I sell something to YouTube. So they can't, YouTube friends can't see your chat here on Whatnot, and Whatnot can't see YouTube unless they go to YouTube and watch. Yeah. So I do that. But I sometimes if I'm doing a chat show like on Tuesday mornings, I do no, I don't. Yeah. They've been growing. Uh Pretty good actually. Yeah, it's up. It's in the up direction. I don't know what the percentages are. But I make money on it, so I'll keep doing it. Not a lot, but it's still pretty cool. Wait, the chat just froze. Hold on. I know, my hair, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know what happens with it. Um, it might pay for 2 or 3 of those. Yeah. No. You can send you know what? Idea Center, you can send gifts right there on YouTube. Did you know that? Right in the bottom right corner, if you're on app, you can actually send the $1,000,000. Yeah, you have to basically to like get monetized on YouTube, there's requirements like you have to stream so many hours and then you have to have hour like 3,000 views, hours, 3,000 watch hours by people who view it. And then you have to have 500 subscribers. And I think there is like one more thing. Um, yeah, I'm not going to talk about politics, so don't post it on my YouTube, please. I'm not. You won't want to hear my opinion anyhow. Um, I don't know about that. That's not why I'm doing it. I just want to document. Um, I'll take the money, right? But you never know. Like I make 10 cents, but I'm not really doing it for that. I'm doing it like just to document kind of thing. And so far it's been pretty fun. You've seen some promotions, but I don't know how much about Whatnot. Oh, okay. So Whatnot's just like an online selling platform. So say you got some of your old toys or clothes or purses or things like that that you want to sell. You would go live and sell them here on the platform. Like you basically could on under my video, one of my older videos, I have like a link to sell on. Actually, if you go to darchivist.com, there's a thing to sign up to be a seller on Whatnot. And then you could apply and get approved instantly. And then basically you take a picture of an item. So like say this is not for sale, but like I have this item here and you would describe it and then you'd run it in an auction for whatever price you're comfortable with, you know. What do people think of using recycled packing materials? Hey, Amy Beth, do it. As long as it doesn't smell like cigarettes or has any kind of food in it, use it. I mean, why buy new stuff? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Residual check. Yep. No, I can't support the New York Knicks. I'm so sorry. So my store is a bunch of, and I can't show you because I'm streaming from a laptop, and so the camera's fixed to it. But basically, I sell a lot of vintage decor, glass, um, I don't know, toys, little bitty pops, Funkos. I do sometimes sell plushies, but I love to sell lately. Um, I really love to sell vintage glass. Have quite a bit of it, like salt and pepper shakers, things like that. But I have changed what I have sold on Whatnot. I like to sell things that are under, a foot, 12 inches. Yeah, I've sold Pokemon and One Piece cards. Not really many basketball. I'm more of like a college. Yeah. You know what, Ghost? I really don't. I just have like the Halloween cards in my buy it now. I eventually plan on doing this Pokemon show, but I don't know. I have some 1999s, but I'm not about to put them on here right now. You could always check back with me. Yeah, I got to do this jewelry show and this other one. Oh, I don't know who that is. Yeah, cards are awesome, but graded, like getting a graded card will skyrocket the value if it's like an in demand. And a lot of times, like on Whatnot, the sellers are going to base it off the sold prices on the E platform. Yeah. Hey, good night. Good to see you too. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Um, okay, I want to go back up to the chat, so hang on. Sorry, Pokey Ghost. Tonight we're just having a chat show, but I'm not going to be on for much longer. But definitely give me a follow and stay tuned. You never know what I can pull out on a stream, but I'm planning to do more card shows. Oh, I think I have some of his cards. I hope that explained a little bit for you, Mrs. Salty Baller. Uh, you heard her saying another live to someone they didn't want other people's church. Yeah, just make sure, like, whatever you're packing with. So for me, like, Amy Beth, what are you selling? Me personally, I've been resourcing for a long time. I've been recycling for a long time. I will reuse stuff if it still looks new. Because even when I'm packing like expensive glass, I want the presentation to be beautiful. I want it to be secure and safe and arrive all in one piece. So I buy paper in a roll. It costs me like 40 bucks, 50 bucks. I buy bubble wrap. I want them to get it and it's, a 5-star experience. I don't want to ever like wrap someone's stuff where it's written on and it's all ripped up. I mean, I could take that paper and like bunch it up and put it around the bottom of the box to give it like a nest type packaging. But some people, I know some people have the mentality of, well, I'm just recycling, who cares? That's fine too. But I feel like someone's going to come back to me if I give them a good presentation. But that's just me. Not everybody has to do with that. But the packing materials are an expense. It's a tax write-off. Yeah. What boxes? Yeah, and if you have pay attention to the smells because if it smells like cigarettes, throw it away. Do not reuse it. Yeah, don't reuse it. It's a personal choice, really. Oh, has anyone seen the new feature? You can scan your package on your phone. I haven't even upgraded my app. I should probably do that. I don't think I have that yet, but I should ask for the beta and I'll see. Creating with Chris. Hello. Good morning. Yeah, and you guys, big rule on Whatnot. I just got a box today. I didn't open it yet, but the person had like 4 or 5 previous shipping labels on it. If you are going to reuse a box that has a shipping label on it, take your blow dryer and hold it up to the label, the thermal label that's on the box. Remove it. Please do not do that. It's against the terms to leave it on there. Yeah. Take all the stickers off. Your cards are older. I mean, to be honest, like you could get more money, but again, you got to do a lot of research. I have like 90,000 baseball cards under my desk right now. I've sold a bunch on here before. Like I had one show where I sold a ton in bundles and used new. Yeah, I do too. If I use recycled though, it's got to be in good shape and look new because I wrap like everything. And then I use like the brown craft paper and I nest it at the bottom and then the item goes in. If it's not double boxed, I am a big double boxer. You've been trying to figure out how to sell a lot of Pokemon cards. I know nothing about them. You know what? Who's your daddy? You can run them in an auction or you can do some research just to see if you have anything there. The best place to start is at the bottom of the card. And you may already know this, is for the year. If you're looking at the back side of the card, or it's basically the front because the back says Pokemon. And at the bottom, it'll say the year on it. You can start there. There's also a free app, and it's called, hold on. There's a couple of them actually, but there's one you could download if you have iPhone. I think it works on Android too. And it's called Price Charting. You could actually take a picture of the card and they have it. You just have to change. I think it works for Android. See if it does. There's that one and um do I have any Hank Aaron? I have a couple of signed Hank Aaron cards. I have a lot of older cards, but they're like put away. I'm not going to sell those. Yeah. And a lot of people forget that a lot of people like to say, oh, it's the post office's fault. No, it's not. It's your fault. You got to pack it good, especially heavy glass or glass that has little pieces on it. You got to pack it really, really good. And a lot of times if I have something super fragile or, it's a good piece of glass, it's getting double packed, double boxed. And I make sure I calculate the weight properly. And to get it covered by insurance, it has to have 2 inches, 2 inches around the whole item in the box with packaging. Yeah, I always do box in a box, especially on, well, I always do boxes in boxes. It's just, it ends up working out because when I enter the item, because If you look at my buy now, like I have each item with shipped because I never know if you're going to buy one item or you're going to buy like 20 items. So I have it as if you're buying one item, but I don't overinflate the shipping weight. It's pretty accurate. Yeah, I mean, you could always grab a few of the cards and like see if any names are familiar. And then you could use an app called Price Charting if you have an iPhone. It's free. And basically, what you do is like there's an option if you open the app and you could choose. So here it is on my camera, and you could choose what kind of card you want. So the list is sports card, Lorcana, One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh, comic books, Magic the Gathering, and Pokemon. So if I hit Pokemon and I scan a Pokemon card, it's gonna tell me the card, and then you gotta kind of pick which card it might fit under. Patrick, thank you. That's very nice of you to say that. You, when you were a kid, you were big into Pokemon. You kept your, so you have what year? Yeah, I have two binders with 1999 Pokemon cards, and I'm a multiple single buyer. So I would buy like, 30 of the same card. Yeah, I'd buy 100 of the same card. Oh, that's a really cool story. So our friend Edward on YouTube said, true story. My adopted brother was born in Harlem Hospital in New York City. The nurse was Jackie Robinson's godmother, and Jackie Robinson's godmother gave Jackie Robinson's baby clothes to his adopted brother. That's a really cool story. Yeah, can't you put who's your daddy? Do you have thanks for sharing with that, Edward. Yeah, that's way cool. Have you does Whatnot let you do auctions on the sports cards? Because I know they have it kind of in beta testing. Or was I seeing that somewhere else? I wanted to do that. I actually wanted to start a bunch of cards like that. I feel like they do, right? Let me see. I'll try to make a listing of for a single card. Hello, welcome in, friend. Gen X, hello. No, only live, right? No, there's like a 7-day auction thing. I think I can only do it on desktop. Let me see if I could do it real quick. Maybe I have the beta for it. I've been wanting it for such a long time, but I don't know if I actually have it. I have the AI beta, which is really actually cool. Inventory. Let me just peek. Well, they had beta testing for sports cards, but I feel like we don't have that anymore. Yeah, we're forced to do a reserve for live, so no. It's some sellers have it where they have the option to do like multi-day. I forget what it's called, but I think it might not be a thing right now. Yeah, I don't know that it's a thing. I should rephrase that. Yeah, I used to be able to do that. How are you, Gen X? Yeah, that's a cool story. I mean, with cards, you never know what's going to be the hot ticket or what's going to increase. If you have any Mickey Mantles, some of those 52 and on, those cards can be worth a lot of money. They're probably worth investing in. Any of those top players from 50s, 60s, even 70s. Yep, look through them. Look through them. You know what I used to do is I used to go through them, but I didn't look at the front of the card. I always reversed and looked at the back, and I'd sort through hundreds of thousands of cards, and I would look for just the rookies, and then I'd set the rookies aside. Yeah, I feel like they had it, but I feel like Not everybody was getting it. You're a youngin'? Yeah. I collected for about, I say 30 years, but I collected about 25 years, and then PSA came out, and I think it made it so it wasn't about kids anymore. It was like an adult hobby, even though we used our parents' money as kids. What's up, movie poster? How you doing? Yeah, so, oh yeah, but that's good you have those cards. Hang on to them. You're a youngin'. Hang on to them. Put them in a shoebox in the closet. Put them at the top, you know, and let them sit there for 5 years. Because you never know what you can end up having, or, you know, look through them and like start to get familiar with which ones you might have, and then get them graded one at a time. I mean, it's a process. They have like, I don't know if I saw it at Target or one of those, not Target, but like one of those kind of stores. And you could buy a PSA grading kit, and it comes with like 5 cards. You supply the cards, but it's all the information and how to pack it for 5 cards. So it's like, it's a good deal. It's like $80 or $120, and you can get 5 cards graded. Of course, they might, depending on the card, right? A Topps Michael Jordan rookie, probably a hefty dollar. Yeah, it'd probably be a lot. Yeah, do you have one? I would never trust them. I've heard some stories. It's a video game store. Now they grade cards. I don't know. I wouldn't trust. I'd have to do walk-in service, especially at a real valuable card. But I have like a card shop right here that I go to that I know. I don't know. I couldn't take my sports cards to a video game store. I'm sure they do a great job with like the other, but I've heard some things. You wish, yeah. I've had that card though, that Jordan one. I actually used to have Jordan's his college basketball rookie card. That's got to be worth a lot now. I don't have that anymore. Oh, if you had your kids' Magic, yeah, maybe you would be. Yeah, they have to be like pristine condition. And most of the time back then, the kids played the cards, so it's very hard to find a rare condition, a mint condition one. But still, you never know. Yeah. Ne Neither. I wasn't a fan. I'd go way back further than that with basketball. Yeah. I mean, Michael Jordan was great, but I just wasn't. Yeah, you're a garbage pail kind of guy. What's up, Ron Trail? How you doing? I don't know, Michael Jordan or LeBron James. I don't know. I don't really know LeBron, to be honest. Yeah. They're in your dresser. You've had some since you were in elementary. Yeah, that's a good thing that you were like that. Yeah, I love the Garbage Pail Kids. I have the first edition. I did collect that. I think I was missing like 5 cards, and I bought them a couple years ago. Um, TF Brick Squad. I kind of sell a little bit of everything, mostly estate sale finds, but I do a lot of vintage decor, like glass, little animals and figures and things, for the most part. And then sometimes I like to sell like bitty pops, which are like the mini Funko Pops. And every now and then I do sports card shows, just kind of like whatever I feel like. I don't really sell clothing, but sometimes I'll sell like fun socks and things like that. You had your first edition stolen at the rate? Ah, that sucks. I do have some Legos. I haven't decided what I want to do with them because I think I have, I don't know, probably 20-ish pounds or less. Not a lot. Yeah. I have like mini figs and maybe some of the what do you call them? Like the holiday edition. What's up, Craig? How you doing? Some of the like holiday little kits. There's like what, 87, thank you. 80 or 90, they make a Santa Claus or a Christmas tree, a duck, things like that. Star Wars. I have some of those. I don't have any Pokemon other than like the Halloween packs. Um, I'm kind of like stingy on my Pokemon. Like I want to have a show, but I'm also like I don't want to get raked on Whatnot because there's so many that are good, and I don't want to. I'm not going to start them at $2. I don't really know. Vintage Dame, hello. When it comes to posting Pokemon cards, is it better to post them individually? I'll tell you a story though. There's a seller on here. I forgot who it was. You know what? The Legos are not. Oh, some of the Legos are in my shop. I have like some minifigs and stuff like that. You can absolutely check it out. I hope you're doing well. Okay, here you go. Some of our friends said individual is the best for Pokemon, but I'll tell you a story. One of my friends had a box of Pokemon. I'm trying to think who it was who, if you're here, you could say. Um, anyway, they were running singles for, I don't know, $2 because they got to pack it and do all that. And anyway, they got to a card. I don't know what card it was, but it went for $83. So you never know. Yeah. Just title your show Pokemon singles. I don't know what I have, something like that. Unless it's just bulk cards. I sold around 20K recently. Did you? Yeah. 20,000 cards. I mean, it's like when you're selling singles, it's tedious. It's a lot of work. Um, and some cards are only worth 15 cents. Some cards, you could do like three single cards and run them at like $2. It just depends. Like you're gonna have to, buy envelopes to fit it. You're gonna have to make sure you do penny sleeves because you can't use top loaders in PWE. People do it anyhow, but you're not supposed to. No, there's no intent for that. Sorry, Idea Center. It sounds like you didn't deliver my $1,000,000. What will I do? Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Edward. That's very young. Yeah. She'd be 59. Is today her birthday, October 28th? Well, happy birthday to her. Yeah. You'll get there. It's okay. I appreciate it. Yeah. Who does anybody in my chat on Whatnot sell any of you iNsOmNiAcs sell Pokemon singles? Okay. Craig Alon does. Okay, generally I try to do individual bundles with different sellers. One at a time, but add them to up at the end of the price. Oh, like a claim? Is that like a claim stream? So you could hold up a card and be like, okay, this is $2, or do you actually run an auction? You've got like 200 unopened packs, but all the cards are there. Nothing has been, open packs. Yeah. Yeah, how does that go? When are you having your next claim stream? I've seen people do that. They do great with it. And then when it's all done and you tally up the person and you drop it in the buy it now and then they buy it and check out. And you do flat rate, right? Yeah, and it's one individual sale at the end. Yeah, it makes sense. Just a buyer? I know, right. That's right. I just have like some minifigs in there. They're actually my kid. He wanted me to sell them. So he gets all the money minus the fees. I teach him how to do his business. That's how you sell video games. Oh, with a claim? Check out Miss Salty Baller. Yeah, I know. I respect, I don't care if people have an OF. All right, let me talk to YouTube for a minute here. I'm not bothered by OF comments. Doesn't offend me. I don't have that. I know some people where it's extremely lucrative. They actually make a ton of money, 6 figures, 7 figures. I know a couple people that do. It's not my thing. I definitely think it's a great opportunity. So maybe Mrs. Salty Baller is going to do it. Yeah. It's crazy though how many people have these. Yeah. For myself, I can't. Yeah. I don't know what that is, you guys. I think Edward just told us a secret. Okay, back to Whatnot. I sold Pokemon singles at the flea market, sold out immediately. If I had more, I would list them here on Whatnot as singles. So then what would be like would you do an auction or buy it now? What would be a good starting price? The claim is kind of cool. Evening. Oh, Aussie, what's up? Hi, Cynthia, the Shadow Swan. Hello. You sort your cards based on vintage X, hollow, non-hollow slabs. Oh yeah, that's how I have mine actually sorted by year, but then I have like hollow and everything in there. Hollow is, do I have any Pokemon here? There's reverse hollows too. But like a hollow is where it's really, really like shiny. Yeah. So some of the cards are like they're matte kind of, and then where the little square is, they have like a holographic on it. They call them reverse hollow. Miss Salty Baller. Yeah. So and they're a little more rare, and then they're more demand. Yeah, and people want them. And there's different types, exactly. There's reverse hollow, hollow. Then there's like other insert cards, which even go for more money. I don't have any of my Pokemon in here. They're in full art. Yeah, that's what I like to collect, full art. Does it mean the Pokemon? Do I have any Pokemon here? Let me see. I do have some. Slabs is when it's been graded. Yeah, and I don't have any of those in here. I think I only have like Hello Kitty. A slab is like graded and sent in, and then it's in like a hard plastic case. This is just some cheap card. Yeah, but it's not something to jump into. But if you happen to get some at a estate sale and they're cheap, run them. Yeah, so what do you guys say you run them? Yeah, it's either like, it's like someone printing the card, and then some parts are like a little bit shiny. But a lot of the vintage Pokemon, they're like, a lot of them are in bad condition because of the printing process and because kids played them. They want non-slabs because they want to send it in themselves. Yep. That's what I have. See, I have a lot of raw cards. Okay, well, have a great day, friend. Yeah, I thought I had a Pokemon card, like even just some. I think I have these Halloween ones, but where did I? Oh, they're up here. I have these, but it's kind of dark. I mean, I could show you kind of. I don't know. These are a Squishmallow, but you get the idea. Okay, here's like a regular card, but these are not Pokemon, but it kind of gives you an idea for the what a shiny card would look like. I am live on Whatnot right now. So here's like a Squishmallow Halloween card, okay? It's glossy, okay? But there's no like foil on it. Now, the other kind they have is where, oh, you can't really see this on here. So then maybe this would be like what they would call, I don't know what they'd call this one. You can't. Um, but see the finish of it? It's way more glossy. It's got little like UV coating, kind of like my card, right? So then when you see it next to, see, so this one is like a little hollow, and this one doesn't have any of it on it. That's the difference. Those foil art cards are nice. I pulled some good ones. Yeah, it's visible. You can see it. So one's got like a high, more of a holograph basically to the card. So instead of the background being like a teal color, it's the hollow on this one. Okay. So it would be like behind the character. That's kind of like the Pokemon. Yeah. And then the full art ones, they're just amazing. Yeah. TCG, you can find some good cards on there for cheap. Yep. It's crazy. People list it for like, I bought a bunch of cards on there for like 50 cents and a dollar, and they're good cards. Oh, thank you. If you want a way to get into Pokemon, you can try to control the market. It's worth it if you can, but also buy out all the damaged Pokemon cards you can. You like collecting everything. Oh, to dictate the price. I don't want to own the market. There's plenty of room for everybody. I don't want to buy damaged cards. I won't buy them. But if you like, for example, I collect like all the Charizards and Pikachus. That's what I collect. Yeah, all of them. I have all of them. But I told you I collect bulk. So there's 9 pages on a book, all of them, every single one. So I've got 9 pages of all the top cards. Yeah, so 9 up. I always was that way. My dad kind of got me into that. So it's kind of a little bit of money, but I'm putting it away. What's up? Hey, Brick Squad. How you doing? Welcome over. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what they play in Panera Bread. I'm sure people play card games everywhere. Yeah. I never even played Pokemon game. I know how to play it. What's up? You made it to the dark side. Right on. I'll follow you back. I guess I didn't follow you because we were all stuck on YouTube that night when the outage. We survived the outage. Yes. You're currently selling my everything. I have too much random crap. You can say shit, crap, whatever, yeah. We all have stuff. I mean, I bought that weird doll. My biggest thing that I love to collect is gadgets. I love electronics. Anything that like is cool. Yeah, so I have a lot of gadgets, a lot of cameras. Hey, Miss Vivian, how you doing? She made it to YouTube, you guys. What's up? You remember being a kid? I had one incredibly rich friend. He had several binders full. Oh yeah, I had a friend like that. Man, this kid Billy was his name, and he was an only child, and he took care of his stuff though. I will say that. I bet he still has it all though, because I saw him. I was trick or treating with my kids, and I went trick or treating at his dad's house in my mom's neighborhood, and he was there with his wife and his 2 kids. He had 2 boys, but I remember in his room we always hung out. I don't know, we were like 12, and he had Nintendo, like classic Nintendo with the robot and all that. And he had the original box up in his closet, and he had every game on his bookshelf in the box. So every time he took it, this is like a kid with a lot of patience and meticulous. And he took the box out and he put the game in the sleeve in the box, like perfect, and put it back every time. His dad was from in the military, so he was very strict, and he dialed it into that kid. Yeah, I think he sold his house, though. I don't think he lives by where my mom's house was. That doll was so cool, huh? I paid a lot for that doll. Yeah. I know you couldn't even give Pokemon cards away several years ago, but it's because the YouTube. Yep. All right, you better get on. You better get to it, Edward. Lighters are fun to collect. Yeah, the vintage. I love vintage table lighters, like the real bitchin' ones made out of glass. I used to sell a ton of them on Whatnot, and then they change the rule. You can't sell them. Then you can. Then you can. Then you can. They have to be empty, of course. I know, all because of a YouTuber, a couple of YouTubers. I personally now, what I collect a lot of is Japanese Pokemon. I love the Japanese, and the Korean Pokemon cards are pretty cool too. If I go down to Koreatown, I'll buy a bunch. You get like 5 cards. It's like $3. Yeah, I'll buy a couple of boxes sometimes. Hollow, oh nice, and she hated you for it. That was the first card I pulled too. I still have it. It's got a dinged corner though. Yeah, but what I did is when I got packs, I would just put them in a shoebox, put them up in the closet, and then when I moved, I took them with me. But I packed that box tight and I put all the foils in the middle. Yeah. J9, welcome in. Hey, Vintage Millennial. Zippos. There's literally millions, huh? There's so many Zippo lighters, it's crazy. Yeah. You know, I like packs right now. When I was young, you guys know what I did. I had a lot of cards. Hey, I used to buy packs and then put them away in a 5,000 count. So there's this baseball card box, right? It holds 5,000 single cards. I would I would take that and a 3,200 count and just put packs in it. And I never opened them, and I left them in there for years. There were some Pokemon packs, and I opened them up for like 10 years ago. It was fun. I wish I would have made a YouTube video on that. That would have been cool. Oh, that sucks. Your friend stole them. We used to all trade each other. I remember my friends are like, Charizard is stupid. I'll trade you. So I collected Pikachu and Charizard. And I have other ones that I like. Like now, I love Snorlax and maybe, I don't know, Eevee is kind of cool. There's so many different Pokemon. But I like the Japanese ones. The cards just they have like a like their full art and their foils have these different kind of designs in the foil, like some stars and different things. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, he begged you for the money. Yeah, unfortunately, kids be doing that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, when I was younger, I had some pretty good baseball cards because I was really collecting baseball cards specifically. And my parents would take me to the card shop. I was the youngest kid, so like if I went to the card shop, I was like, "Hey, can I get 20 bucks?" Because packs were cheap back then. I think maybe like an upper deck, and we're talking like, 19 what? What was the first year? 89 upper deck, and everybody wanted that Griffey rookie. And I remember the packs were like maybe $2.50, $3 tops. They weren't that much. And I remember like, okay, I'm gonna get a few packs. Yeah, yeah, evolutions. I love all those too. And my daughter loves Sylveon. Yeah, Sylveon. So we have slabs of a lot of Sylveons. Um yeah, they were cheap. And when I was in high school, I worked at a card shop, which I became like a partner in it, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, these two sisters had a card shop, and I used to go to like basically work for cards. Yeah, they were so cool. They would pay me an hourly rate. I don't know, remember how much I made. Probably like $5 an hour or $4 an hour probably back then. And then they would give me cards. So like every week it was like $50 in credit or something. I think they gave me more than that though. But I used to get to rip. I think that's why I love packs, rip and ship so much because they would trust me. They're like, okay, we've got 4 boxes here and we're going to sell one of them. We want you to open them all up and then try to get, there was some kind of insert at that time. And then they would put them as singles. Yeah. What's up, Eve's Joy? What is that? Yeah. But that was fun. And I remember like there was certain upper deck basketball cards that were like crazy. People were going crazy for them. Not like Kobe rookie, because Kobe was probably still in like elementary. Yeah. But it was just fun to rip and ship those. That was way before the YouTube. That was way before PSA. There was Beckett. We would look it up in Beckett, which is still around. And now cards has grown. But when I got out of cards, PSA had come out and I thought, what a rip. Kids can't even afford cards now. Now they're graded and they're going for, instead of it being like a $5 card, it's like a $100 card. Yeah, they don't. There's my card shop that's like real close to me. I know the owners, so when I go in, they're really generous. I get a lot of deals. But I mean, I used to buy a lot more. And yeah. Anyway, when I went out of it, I had probably at least 250,000 cards. Yeah, because I'm the kind that kept all the cards. But not all of them were like top dollar cards. I probably had maybe 1,000 that were like money cards, and I sold a lot of them. Oh, I know about that. I thought you were going. Um, anyways, I got mad about PSA and I was like, I'm selling all my cards. So what is going on? I literally sold all my whole collection. And I kept there's some favorites. I have like a couple of sets that I kept, a couple of autographs. I didn't get rid of my Pokemon cards. And I mean, I kind of, you know how it is in life. I didn't throw them away. I sold them for quite a bit of money. But I did have My best card I ever had, it wasn't in great condition, but it was good enough, was 52 Topps Mantle. I wish I still had that card. But I did sell that card for quite a bit of money in a trade. I got cash, and I was a big Don Mattingly collector. And I got a lot of his cards. And at the time when Canseco was, you know, pretty good, I got a bunch of Canseco rookie cards. But I flipped those all before it crashed. Yeah, but cards have changed so much. I used to be able to look at the player and know his batting average, and all that. It was just crazy. Now I can still look at it, and there were some good years, good players, but it's changed so much, and the players' kids are playing now. Because I mean, I'm 51. I've been collecting since I was about 8 years old. But I took a break. I took a break for about 15, and then when I started having kids, I started buying packs and putting them away. So I have a lot of packs that I haven't opened. Yeah, Babe Ruth card. You know what I have that's really cool? Babe Ruth was like a spokesperson for Old Gold cigarettes. I'll bring it out one night and show you guys. So I have the billboard. It actually was a lobby card, a really huge one, and it was an advertisement. I have a corner of it, and it's him being blindfolded smoking, and it's autographed, but it's like a print. Um, I remember sending pictures of it to the Babe Ruth Museum in Baltimore, Maryland, and asking them, like, back then there's no internet. So the guy wrote me, this guy, Frank, I have the letter somewhere. I got to find it. And basically he said, you could donate it to us, but if you were to sell it on the market, it'd be worth about $2,500. That was 20 something years ago. But I still have it. It's really cool, but I have it's got like the sentimental thing, like the story goes is how we came about getting it was my mom worked for this lady, and her house was like a castle, and she got a broken window. I think some kids broke it playing ball. And so my dad saw it, and she had put this Babe Ruth billboard in the window to replace the glass. And he said, hey, if I replace that, you mind if I have that? Why, I don't know. Anyway, she said, sure. And so he replaced the glass, and then he took the billboard, and then later on I was into sport cards, but he had kept it in like cardboard or something. He gave it to me. Yeah. It's pretty cool though, right? It's really in great condition, but it's a corner of it. What's up, Cesar? How you doing? Barbecue chicken alert. What does that mean? You're spamming. I just saw. Yeah. I don't think I could ever sell that. I have it in a picture frame, but I have it in my closet because I'm sure my son here, the sun that comes in this window, it would probably fade it. Even though I put it in a special type of glass that protects it from getting faded. Yeah, I bought like a real nice frame. But once I figure out what I'm gonna do with my whatnot in here, I'd like to hang it on the wall because it's bitchin' piece. I wish it was. Imagine the whole thing. I know that there's maybe two of them in existence, and at least 10 or 20 years ago, the one the guy has, he owns a lot of sports cards. I mean, he's a big time collector. I think it was estimated at $8,500 for the piece. That had to be like 20 years ago. So I'm not sure now. But you won't find one on eBay or any platform. Nope, you won't. I've had a couple of people like tell me, whoa, you want to sell that? No. Yeah, keep it away from sunlight. Yeah, if you look up Babe Ruth Old Gold cigarettes, there's a lot of tin signs. Those are not metal signs and stuff. There's like a old gold advertisement with like a pewter toy that used to be. I had one of those. I don't know what I did with that. From the 50s, I think it was. It was like a little blister card. You got your Pokemon lot from a friend that got hooked on buying opening packs, didn't care about the cards out. He only wanted certain cards, right? His wife made him get rid of them. Mm. You always remember when the old single guy passed away and he turned the sports card industry upside down. Oh, who was that guy? Hello, Mattis, Vintage Village. I had this neighbor. His name was Leo. He was definitely a huge card collector. I remember I had a yard sale one time and I was trying to sell some of my cards. And so I put an ad in the recycler or something. And I said sports cards, put the address and all that. And the day before, like when it came out, this guy comes knocking on our door. He's like, "Hi, my name's Leo. I saw your ad." I'm like, "Oh, the yard sale's tomorrow. I'll buy them all right now." And I'm like, "You can come back tomorrow." I wasn't going to dig him out because we were leaving. And, oh, okay. Anyway, what's up, Andy? Anyway, this guy had a crazy collection. So he came back the next day. He was really a nice guy. He was about 80 years old. And back then. And so as I got to know him, yeah, I know who that is. As I got to know him, this guy had the most insane collection. I don't think he had kids or anything. He passed away probably 15 years ago. And I don't think he did grading. He had a lot of rock hard. And I wonder whatever happened to it. Yeah, this guy had some cards. Everything was old. Yeah, he only bought the old cards. He had a lot of Babe Ruth cards and he had a lot of TaWk. He had a few TaWk cards, but there was no grading, but he had everything in the plastic cases. And they weren't in great shape, but they were pretty good for the age. Because most old cards like that, kids were putting them in bicycle wheels. Yeah. He was a 97-year-old janitor, never married, lived with his sister, and collection was beyond museum worthy. Yeah, isn't he the guy that he started grading his cards and just putting them away? But he had your goal is to have the most epic estate sale when you die, so you're getting all the good stuff. Yeah, didn't he used to? He's the guy that I saw something on YouTube about him. He's the man that yeah, nobody knew about it, but he used to write the players with self-addressed stamped envelopes and ask them because in the old days that's what they did. Yeah, I remember as a kid writing a letter to a player and then sending it self-addressed, and that's how he got his collection, and they'd autograph the card and send it to him, or they'd send him a card. I had did that to Jackie Robinson, and I sent a card to Jackie Robinson, and Jackie Robinson, whoever his handlers were, it was probably 5 years before he died, and it was like a little postcard, and it was signed by him, and then he signed my card too and sent it back. Yeah, I used to do it all the time. Now you got to be in a fan club and all that shit because they want money. Now this is probably like the 80s. Yeah. Yeah, he had a crazy collection, that guy. I just looked him up right now. But they all went for yeah, $4 million in value his collection was. Crazy. He never told his sister. Yeah, they just went up there to sort through his things and then found this insane collection. But it wasn't just cards. He had all the memorabilia and things and buttons and pins and yeah. I hope they didn't treat him like shit his whole life. Right? Hold on. I'll put it right here. Yeah, look him up. Just put Uncle Jimmy, it probably will come up. There's like there's like a whole story on him. I think there's like a documentary on YouTube too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's tons of stories like that. Now they're finding, have you seen these houses that people go in to renovate and then they like tear down wallpaper and then behind the wallpaper is like a whole wall full of baseball cards. They've been finding that in some houses where it's probably some boys' room or even a girl's room. And they like glued all the cards to the wall. And there was a girl that had sheets of cards and then she hung them up and then they put like a panel over them. Yeah, so they nailed it, but the way they did it, the cards were not damaged. I don't know if there were any good cards or not. What's going on, Giorgio? How you doing? Yeah, it's really incredible. I think there is a YouTube little like documentary on it. Yeah, it's really crazy the value of sports cards. Yeah, here it is. Old Gold hits a homer for Babe Ruth in blindfold cigarette test. So the 1928, this will just tell you the value of this stuff. The 1928 newspaper ad with Babe Ruth and the Old Gold cigarettes is selling for $450 for one page. Yeah. I have one of the newspaper ones. They're about 300. I bought it. I bought it for probably like $40 years ago. I just put it away because I wanted to frame it with my thing and then with that. And then I have two Babe Ruth cards. But they're not like any, they're just an insert type of card. But they're older. I don't know which exact one. One couple of them from one of them's from the 70s. Acid, that's not real. That's not real. I'm that's not real. If it was real, it would be like a color bar across the top. But thank you for the effort. I appreciate it. Well, you guys, we're probably gonna raid here in a minute because it's been 2 hours and I'll be back on at 9:23 a.m. and I will be talking about the whatnot. So we're gonna raid our friend Christine. Do you guys know the hodgepodge place? We need to go hype her up, go yell at her. Acid. I wasn't born yesterday. It's okay though. I appreciate the effort. Yeah, there's no update. That's just to get my attention. Okay, so the hodgepodge place is my friend Christine, and she's trying to get to 50,000 followers on Whatnot. She started about the same time as me. She's doing 500 giveaways. I don't know how many she's done now because she's probably been on stream for close to 20 hours. She's doing a 50-hour marathon. 50 hours. So her goal is to sell 5,000 items. She sells a lot of stuff in vintage decor and different things. So I thought we could go over there and support her. She's one of your first ones. I love it. Yeah, she's one of my friends on here, and I met her in real life. And she's truly like a rock star. Like she sets these goals. She went to try to get Guinness Book of Records. I was there for that. I try to stay for a little bit tonight. I don't think I can stay too late because I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. I know she'll make it. She's a very determined person, and she's a lot of fun. So see if you guys can go in there. If you're gonna stay up and be up tonight, there might be some really great deals in her Buy It Now or some auctions. When I was in there earlier, she had sold 2,500 items and in less than 24 hours. So if you want to check it out and buy, she ships really quick. She has a lot of help over there tonight. So yeah. So she's got 50 hours. So she's got, 24, 28, she's got about 30 hours left if she's been on for about 20. Thank you. Yeah, go check out the raid. Check out the seller. She's awesome. She loves eggplants, but drop orange hearts. And tell her, let's go to 5,000. 5,000, let's go, okay? You guys, I will be back on in the morning, and I'll see you later. Have a good one, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you.